everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hey there, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you'll subscribe and be part of this beautiful family. So as you guys can see today, the setting is a bit different, and that's because I'm in my small Anyana kitchen and I've decided that I'll be cooking with you guys today. Nothing hectic, something that's very simple and very common. I'll be showing you guys how I do fried fish. So let's get into it. We'll start with the ingredients. So obviously you need fish. I got this from Pick n Pay, and yeah, so there was 2 left, so I just basically cut it in half, but I'll show you guys that whole process when it began. We have some eggs. This is 2 eggs that have been beaten into like a small onion bowl. We have just normal cake flour from Snowflake. Yeah, I probably got Snowflake because it's cheap. Yeah. Then we have standard procedure salt, and we have Iraja medium, and then we also have coarse black pepper from Robinson's, right? So those are our basic ingredients. Then obviously we'll need oil for the frying, and that's it. So basically what I do when I start off, so I already did the one fish, right? What I do is that, you see, fish has like these, I don't know, are these bones or fins, whatever. So I just basically I pull them out like this because I don't like any bones in my fish, right? Then after that, when you're done with the side donzi, you try and like open it in half. Okay, just use a knife to do it like this. You basically cut it in half. Just cut it. And then there's this bone that's here in the middle. You just try and like take it out. Just like maneuver around it, and then like try and take it out, you know. This is a bit of a mess, so be prepared to like, then you just take it out like that, and then you put this on your plate, and then just cut it yonke, like in the middle. Gotcha. Okay. So you're done with part number 1. Then we move on to your egg. So you beat your egg like really well, and then you add like a bit of salt to, okay, no, I'm lying. I add salt to the fish, right? Just a bit like this. Just rub it in. For the flavor, for inasa. Turn it around and add a bit more salt, right? Then when we're done there, you add some Iraja to your egg, because you're going to dip your fish into the egg, so your fish needs to have flavor. And the only way, well, not the only way, but my way of it, like to get flavor, is to add your spices to the egg, because that's the first thing that you dip your fish into, right? Then add some black pepper as well, to your discretion, like nanfuna inasa, like ivagale, yabo. So you just, and you beat that, beat it. Oh, sorry. Then sharp. If you want to, you can add like a bit of salt here, but I'm not going to do that. Then your flour, just a bit, not too much. You can just add like as you go. So I add a bit of salt again here to the flour, right? And then I just shake that. Shake it. Fine. Then once we're done with all of this, you're going to move on to your stove, and then you're going to then what's the word, preheat your pan so that it can be ready for your fish to go in, right? So you're gonna move on to the stove right now. So switch it on. I usually like putting my stove on number 4, and then you use whatever oil you have, like a generous amount of oil, because obviously you want to like deep fry your fish so that it doesn't burn, right? I think that's sort of like enough. Then you're just gonna wait for that to be like a bit hotter. It's on 5, it's supposed to be on 4. You're gonna wait for that to be like a bit hot, guys. I'm sorry, I'm feeling like a bit sick, so yeah, then we're gonna wait for it to be a bit hot so that we can quarter our fish and quarter it. Then we're gonna go back to our station. So this is what you do. You take a fish, you have fish like this, and then you dip it into the egg on the one side, and on the other side, right? Make sure it is dipped. Then from there, move it over to the next. Okay, this is a bit untidy. Move it over to the next part, which is the flour, like this. Then just make sure that it's like covered in flour, you know. Like, this is a messy job, guys, so if you're not willing to get messy, then this is not for you. It's not. So like that, right? And then yeah, just like dust it off a bit, put it back here, because we're still waiting for the oil. Number 2, so like I said, I used 2 eggs. So if you have like more fish, then you obviously probably need to use more eggs and more flour. So just do this, or you can just honestly, for it to be easier, you can just shake it in this cup thing. See? Then open it. Make sure that every part of the fish is covered. Then okay guys, so now that we're done with the dipping and all of that with our fish, it's time to move on to the pan. But before we do that, I forgot to mention something. When you're working with your fish, you need to make sure that you defrost it. So I mean, you know, when your mother used to go to work and be on some, then I'm gonna keep a chicken in the freezer. That's what you need to do. You need to wake up in the morning, take your fish out, and then put it in the sink or whatever where it's going to like melt and defrost and all of that. Otherwise it's going to be hard to work with it when it's like hot. So now we're going to move on to our pan, which has been so to test if your oil is hot enough, this is what I usually do. I usually like take a bit of flour and then I just like sprinkle it into the pan. And if obviously your flour disappears and it like I don't know what to call it, then it means your pan is hot enough, right? So then that means we can start hoying our fish into just a bit more flour into the pan like this. So you gotta be careful, obviously, because you're working with hot oil. You don't want to burn yourself. Okay, I think I need to add more flour. To add a bit more flour. So we're gonna add a bit more flour here, like this, right? Because you need to make sure that your fish is covered well in flour. So you can add another one Yeah, so you can make it like 2 at a time depending on how big your pan is. Then obviously you'll keep on shaking and shaking, and you wait and you wait and you wait. So you wait until, as you guys can see, hopefully you guys can see, put it around like the edge. There's, I don't know, like iyashintshanyana color, right? And if you know what, just keep on shaking it, okay? Like, yeah, just check it. If it starts becoming brown, then you know you're doing something right. It's starting to become a bit brown. So basically, see, our pots are out. We are frying. It usually takes about a few minutes, not too long. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's starting to like brown up, and it's like looking nice and good, right? So you just keep checking, keep like turning it and checking. It's still a bit too light, right? So that's like needs to be fried a bit more. Same with this one, it's still light. So yeah. Okay, so there we go. I think this is like fine. So then obviously you're going to transfer it. It would be like a good idea to transfer it to like a paper towel, which I don't have today, so that the oil can like drain, because we don't want too much oil because we're trying to be healthy, you know. But since I don't have that today, just gonna have to. But if you have like a paper towel, if you can get paper towel, then just use that to drain your oil off, so that you, yeah, so then you just transfer your fried fish to a plate. Then like you'll do the other two, obviously. Okay guys, so now that we're done with the frying and everything, we're basically done with everything. We're done with our fried fish, and this my boy is how it looks. I'm not trying to drop it, so yeah, I hope you guys can see, and I hope you guys can see that it looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you didn't know how to make fried fish, now you do, darling. Now you do, my boy. You know, it's nothing hard. It is so easy. It literally doesn't take like a long time. Only if you defrost your fish, then it will cook quickly. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for cooking with me. I just wanted to show you guys that I can do a thing or two in the kitchen, you know. If you'd like to see more cooking videos, then please comment down below and let me know. If you'd like to see me do something specific, then I'll try it, you know. It's all about trying. None of us are okay, maybe some of us are professionals, but I know professional. We're going to try and do whatever that you guys want us to do. But for now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.